So one of Lucy's biggest problems is she's reactive on walks, and so I'm going to teach you a technique. It's called I call it a focus exercise. I changed the name actually. My mentor came up with it. She calls it the watch exercise, but I do another one than making the watch. This is the focus. So the idea for this is we want to train the dog to sit up and sit down and look up at us. Dogs only focus on one thing at a time. So if we can get them trained when they see another dog to, instead of reacting to the other dog, to look at the human and get a treat, then we avoid the fight from happening before it even happens. So to begin this, I have a handful of treats here. I'm using the Tricky Trainer liver flavored chewable treats. You can get them on Amazon. I have one of them in this hand and a bunch of them in this hand because she's a small dog. I tore them in half. So what I'm going to do is invite her to come down here. Now I'm going to keep my hands on my knees like this. I'm waiting for her to look at me voluntarily. Focus. Now transfer another one. Focus. So when she looks at me in the face is when I raise the treat. Now she's looking at my hand. Focus. So the idea is I want to extend it right in front of my nose to keep her gaze here, and then I go slower on the delivery. Focus. And I say focus each time it touches her lips. Sit. Sit. Focus. Now first, this should always be 1 second. You should always have the same consistent timing of raising it here and raising it in front of your nose to keep the dog looking at you in the face. Then the first time it's 1 second. Next time it's 1.5 seconds. Next time it's 2 seconds. Eventually when we get to the point where you're delivering the last treat like, and you're maintaining the dog's gaze at you in the face. So this is the first stage of teaching the watch exercise. But don't prompt them. Watch. After a while, she'll just start sitting down and looking you in the face. We'll talk about how we can incorporate this technique on walks in the next video.